All right, this is Hannah. Let's see. Actually, let's skip Hannah's. Hannah's isn't very good. So. All right, is Cassie here? Is she in the room?
I think she's in the other room.
She's in the other room? All right. Cassie came to a digital portfolio workshop that we did a few months ago. And, I mean, that girl did it. She just got it together, did it, and here it is. And I just wanted to show you. I mean, she's done a really good job. You're going to see that she used mine as a template to work off of. Okay? So it's along the same lines as what you saw with mine. That is just fine. Okay? The main thing is that you get started. Now that she has one, you're going to see it's going to start to evolve and she's going to start changing. You know, I bet this will look very different even 30 days from now. The main thing is just to get started. And if you want to use mine, you just go right ahead. I just wanted to show you one thing on Jessica's. This girl has the one picture at the front, and then you go into everything from here. She is civil engineering, so at first the picture might not make sense to you, but then when you realize she's civil engineering, it starts to make sense. Okay? And this is a great example of not having to put your own face on it, but something that relates to what you do. This is just a very brief about me. You know, I like the size of that. Here's some of her academics. It shows her AutoCAD, lab report, design paper. Here's her activities. And her contact information. This is a great way to start, right? I mean, when you look at that, doesn't that make that seem a little more obtainable than when you first walked in the room? Right? It's not that hard. Just narrow it down. When you have this worksheet here, narrow it down to this. Get all your files ready and then go to the website and just build it. Just start. This is a sample of somebody that's in visual arts in a theater production. And Carbon Made, it will look like this as well. It'll take your slideshows and it'll categorize them. So if you're in a field where you think you can categorize it like that, that's a really easy way for people to comprehend very quickly what you're about. This is Optimal Resume. This is TC pays for it. You have access to it. It's basically an electronic filing system. If you want to put your documents in there, it's a good way to organize and get started. Honestly, it would have been a great thing to do when you're a freshman or sophomore, right? But at this point, it might be better just to do your own directories in your computer and move forward. But it is out there for you. This is the new media writing group that I was telling you about out of the English department. That's their website. Check it out. They are super, super helpful. If you're interested in taking a Maymester, they're going to be doing web development, and it's Beata. Jones, that is the professor for that class, and the digital portfolio is their project. So by the time you're done with the class, you would have one. Pretty sweet, free. Oh, free. Is it free? I think if you have an elective that you can use, that you don't have to, it doesn't have to apply towards your degree plan. I'm sorry, I copied it straight from her. So I was thinking, wait a minute, she never said it was free. All right, you've designed it, you've developed it, now you got to promote it. I promise I'll make this fast. You want to cross-reference all your sites. So in your signature of your email, in your LinkedIn profile, you want to point back to your website. Everything needs to point to this location. Okay? If you want to, be sure and put this link in your letterhead and in your resume. If you're doing an online application, then it usually has an area for more information. It's pretty impressive there to say, please see my online portfolio at. Okay, so be sure that even if they don't give you a spot, bring attention to it. There's a website called brandyourself.com, and they will rate your personality online. So like I put this in, I put in my Facebook page, I put in my LinkedIn page, I put in everything else that I think is out there for me. And it brings up different people, and it says, are you this person or are you not this person? And come to find out, there's a Susan Sledge that's an Olympic rifle person. Yeah, I would love to be her, but I'm so not her. So it was hard to say, no, that's not me. But I'd say, no, that's not me. So every time it came up with the Olympic team, I'd say, no, that's not me, but yes, that one is me. No, that's me, yes, that's me. Then it brings all the ones that I said were me, and it looks for consistencies and inconsistencies in my profiles. So sometimes I call myself Susan Sledge, and sometimes I call myself Susan S. Sledge. And so it recommended Susan S. Sledge because the rifle lady is Susan Sledge. And so it would help distinguish me from her. And so it gives you different points, and it tells you, go and do this. And then you come back and say, okay, I did do that. And then it runs the Google search again, and it rates you. It gives you an A, B, C, D, E, or F. And it tells you how high up on that search engine you're coming and what your results, how reliable your results are. It's free. It's all free. So after you've completed, I'd highly suggest that. Bottom line, we're here to help. Okay? Come see us. If you want to kick around ideas, career advisors, I would love to help you. If you do create one, please send it to me and let me use it as an example. I know it's kind of scary, but I can send you some results and tell you what people thought. But the main thing is just to get started. Just like driving that car, just get started. Have some forward motion. This isn't that hard. It really isn't. But I promise you, it will set you apart on a whole nother level. Other people are not doing this. And if you're in a technical analytical field, they really aren't doing it. If you're in a creative field, you better be doing it. Okay? Y'all have a great day, and thanks for coming out.